Welcome back to the deep dive. It's great to have you with us again.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Today, we're really going to unlock something important, I think. It's about expressing your life. What you're doing, how you feel, maybe even what you're planning. We're focusing on Chapter 10 of your English course material. Now, we've already covered Chapters 1 through 9 in previous deep dives, so we've built up a pretty solid base.
That's right. And you're definitely ready for this next step.
Absolutely.
And I'm really happy to be guiding you through this today. We want to make this super clear, really friendly, easy English for beginners.
Yeah.
We're going to help you understand present simple versus present continuous, and also get you comfortable talking about your feelings and your daily routine.
Exactly. So those key grammar points. Present simple, present continuous. Plus, like you said, that great vocabulary for moods and feelings from Chapter 10.
It's going to be useful.
Definitely. So let's jump right in.
Let's do it.
Okay, so Alex, this big grammar point. Present simple versus present continuous. How should we start unpacking this?
Well, let's start with present simple. I always think of it as like the basic fact, the unchanging thing. It's about what is. So we use it for general truth. Things that are just always true, like water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, or maybe the class starts at 6:30 p.m. A fact.
Right, a schedule or a universal truth.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Exactly. And also for habits or everyday actions, things you do regularly, the material gives examples like I work 8 hours a day.
Or she works 8 hours a day.
Or another really common one is I drink coffee every morning. It's just your routine.
That's a good way to think about it, the routine. Like for me, well, I teach English classes every day. That's my routine, regular part of my life. So present simple.
Perfect example.
So then, how does the present continuous give us a different kind of picture?
Well, what's really interesting here, I think, is that present continuous is more like the movie that's playing right now. It's about what's happening, what's unfolding. It might be temporary, or even something new that's happening lately.
So not the routine, but the current action.
Precisely. It's for actions happening right now, at this very moment we're speaking. Or for temporary situations, or even new habits.
Like in the examples.
Yeah, the material says, I'm working now. Or, she's working now. See? It's happening at this moment.
Okay.
And for a temporary habit, maybe something like, I'm drinking too much coffee these days. Perhaps it's not your usual routine, but it's happening around now.
Right, like during exam week or something.
Exactly. And well, right now, I am talking to you about English grammar. That's happening at this moment. Present continuous.
That really does highlight the difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you can see this clearly in the practice exercises in the chapter, like, what are you doing versus what do they do? Think about it. If someone asks you, what do you do on Saturdays? Well, that's asking about your routine, your habit.
Right.
So you answer using the present simple. Maybe I wash my car. But if they see you with the bucket and sponge and ask, what are you doing? Like right now.
Then it's different.
Yeah. Then you use present continuous. I am washing my car. Because it's happening now. One's the general habit. The other's the immediate action.
That's a great comparison. And we see it with jobs too, right? Like asking, does she sell shoes? That's present simple, is asking about her job, her usual work.
Her profession.
Yeah. But if you see her in the store right now, maybe you ask, is she selling shoes? Or what is she doing?
And the answer might be,
she's taking a customer's payment.
Yeah.
Or she's helping someone find their size. That's the action at this moment.
Okay, that distinction is crucial. What's a common mistake or tricky part students run into with this?
Ooh, good question. I think sometimes students forget that now in present continuous doesn't always mean literally this exact second.
Right, it can be broader.
Exactly. It can mean these days or around this time or this week, this month. Like you could say, I'm reading a really interesting book.
Even if you're not holding the book right now.
Right, because it's something you're in the middle of doing generally around this period. It's a temporary, ongoing activity, not necessarily your fixed daily routine like I read for an hour every night. That would be simple present.
Got it. So it's about whether it's a regular established thing versus something happening around now, even if it's temporarily.
Pretty much, yeah. That's a good way to sum it up.
Okay. And, well, once you can describe when things happen, it feels natural to talk about how you feel about them.
Absolutely. And Chapter 10 helps us there, too.
Yeah, it gives us this fantastic list of words for feelings. Really useful stuff. Happy, sad, hot, cold, tired, sick.
Angry, nervous, scared, jealous, embarrassed.
Hungry, thirsty, surprised, excited, upset.
Worried, confused, stressed, disappointed, exhausted. Wow, that's a lot.
It is. But having these words, knowing them, is so important for expressing yourself clearly, connecting with people.
Definitely. And then the next step is linking those feelings to our actions using the grammar we just talked about.
How so?
Well, think about the practice sections again, like, can you guess the feeling? Or the workbook exercises. They often connect feelings and actions. For example, I am tired because I am working hard. See? Am tired is the feeling now, present continuous. And am working hard is the ongoing action causing it, also present continuous.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or I'm stressed because I am fighting with my mom. Again, current feeling, current ongoing situation.
Both using present continuous.
But then you also have examples like he blushes when he's embarrassed. Here, blushes is present simple.
Why is that?
Because it's what he usually does, his general reaction when he feels embarrassed. It's like a habit or a truth about him.
I see. The reaction is simple. The feeling state might be continuous or simple depending on context.
Exactly. Like Billy is smiling because he's happy. The smiling is happening now, continuous, linked to his current state of being happy. Or think about, when you are hot, you drink iced water. Being hot is the state. Maybe right now or generally. Drinking iced water is the usual action, the routine response, present simple.
So the present continuous often describes the feeling now, while the present simple describes what you usually do when you feel that way.
You got it. It's combining that now feeling with the usual action or reaction.
Okay, cool. Let's make this even more real. How do these ideas show up in, actual situations? The book has that story, A Bad Day in College.
Oh, yeah. That one's full of examples.
Right. It paints a picture of a kind of stressful day on campus. You hear about Jason complaining that Miss Mayers always gives short deadlines.
Always gives present simple, her habit.
Exactly. But then there's Mia, and she is upset and crying because Mr. Patton is yelling at her.
That's all happening right now. Present continuous for the actions and her current feeling.
And Sadie's scholarship is pending, so she's worried. That's a current, ongoing situation making her feel worried.
Right, temporary situation causing a feeling.
And then some students are arguing about football practice. That shows their current confusion or stress. The whole story really uses both tenses to show what's routine versus what's happening right then.
It really does, and it's so relatable, isn't it? Feeling stressed or confused, especially in college or even just on a busy day.
Totally.
I remember when I was studying for a big exam once, I felt like I was drinking coffee constantly, just cup after cup.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But normally, I only drink 1 cup a day, so, see? Was drinking for that temporary, intense period versus drink for my usual habit. The tenses capture that difference perfectly.
That's a perfect personal example. It shows how temporary can use that continuous form. Great.
And then the chapter moves to making plans for the weekend.
Yeah, where Mia's still upset about her professor.
Mr. Patton. Yeah.
And she's talking to her friend Olivia. And Olivia suggests they go to a cabin to relax.
Nice solution.
Definitely. And this part is interesting because it shows another use of the present continuous for future plans.
Right, when they're already arranged or quite certain.
Exactly. Like they decide, we can leave Friday. Or maybe they'd say, we are leaving Friday after our last class. That are leaving is present continuous, but it refers to a future plan.
So you have Mia is upset, and she's talking to her friend. That's the current situation, present continuous.
Right.
But then she thinks they all need a weekend to relax. That's more of a general feeling or thought, so present simple need.
Okay.
And then the plan. They are going to the cabin, using present continuous for that future arrangement. Or you could also use going to, like, they are going to go to the cabin. Both work for plans.
That flexibility is good to know. It depends on how definite the plan feels, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Present continuous often feels a bit more fixed, like it's already in the diary.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And what I really like is how the chapter then brings it back to you, the listener.
Yeah, the it's up to you prompts.
Right. Encouraging you to think about your own life using this grammar. Right?
Yeah.
Asking yourself, what are you doing right now? As you listen, maybe?
Or what do you do every day? Your routines.
Yeah. And then connecting feelings. What do you do when you're feeling stressed or tired? Thinking about your own answers really helps cement the difference.
It really does. Applying it to yourself is key.
So let's quickly recap what we've covered in this deep dive into Chapter 10. The big thing is getting that difference between present simple for routines, habits, general truths.
The always or usually things.
Exactly. And present continuous for actions happening right now, or temporary situations, or even those fixed future plans.
Right. The now or around now things. And just as important, getting all that vocabulary to talk about how you feel.
Yeah, expressing those emotions clearly.
And if you think about the bigger picture, really understanding these tenses and feelings, it just helps you share your own life more completely in English, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And it helps you understand other people's stories and situations, too.
Which is, fundamental to communication. Understanding and being understood.
Couldn't agree more. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into Chapter 10. It's been really good talking this through.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. And remember, everyone, this is just one step on your English journey.
That's right.
Next time, we'll be diving into Chapter 11. We'll be looking at the simple past tense. So, how to talk about things that already happened.
Looking forward to that one. And as you keep practicing, maybe think about this final idea. Learning to describe your life and feelings in English, it doesn't just help you speak. It helps you really connect with and understand the experiences of others. You know that saying, every single person on the planet has a story. Don't judge people before you truly know them.
That's beautiful and so true.
Yeah. Language is kind of the key to unlocking those stories, isn't it?
It really is.
All right. Keep up the great work, everyone.
Yeah, keep practicing.
Spring your life.